So I know there's probably 4 or 5 of you right now that are going like, why didn't you finish a bleeding story, Joe? Why'd you leave us hanging like that? Okay, I can't. This is ridiculous. Okay, anyway, so where was I? Ah yes, Viacom and Nickelodeon had contacted me and I received some plane tickets. So here it was. I knew I was going to California. So I was left with about a week to ponder that. So I was at work tattooing like I always am. The client I was working on was getting his stomach done. So I was sitting there tattooing his stomach, telling him about all this stuff that was going on with Nickelodeon. And of course, like anyone would be, he's saying, yeah, whatever, but he has a look on his face like, and right in the middle of my conversation, my cell phone rings. And I was like, could you excuse me for a second? I think it might be Nickelodeon. And sure enough, it was. There was a real nice lady from Nickelodeon on the other line. She asked me if I was hungry. I said, yeah, I could eat. Then she asked for the address. After hanging up with her, about 15 minutes went by, and then my boss came back to my room to notify me that there was a man with a pizza up front. So I walked up to the front lobby. There was a guy in a suit, and he said he had a special delivery for me from Viacom. So he hands me this box with a Ninja Turtles logo on it. So he leaves, so I walk to the back. Oh, the pizza looked like this, by the way. I open up the pizza box to smell a delicious pizza, and then on the interior of the lid, I noticed this. So sure enough, it looked like I was headed to Burbank. So the day finally came for me to leave. I headed out from Charlotte Douglas International Airport and arrived in LAX in about 6 hours. So I arrive at the airport and start heading for the exit. As I go down a set of stairs, I look down and there's a man holding a sign with my name on it. Turns out he was the limo driver. So I get in the limo and head out, drinking a teeny tiny little bottle of water. But here's some of what I saw on my car ride. When the limo stops, I end up at a posh little hotel owned by Nickelodeon. When I entered my hotel room and opened the door, the first thing I noticed was this. Pretty neat, huh? So it turns out there was other people at this thing. Exactly 11 more to be exact. Some of these people I met on the Technodrome forums. So I got to meet up with a few people, some very nice folks, and we all shared a common interest. We all talked about what tomorrow might bring, and what tomorrow brought will be shared in the conclusion of my life with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We'll see you there.
And it's just taken forever because it keeps going to clean up the oil spill. Something tells me we might be here.
What gave you that idea?